Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this video where I will be comparing the Corsair Darkcore RGB Pro to the Razer Basilisk X Hyperspeed. Let's get started. This is actually my first Razer mouse ever. I've always been using either really cheap Trust mouses or Corsair mice. My previous mouse was a Corsair M65 RGB Pro, to be exact. And after a while, the scroll wheel started squeaking. Okay, so I was like, okay, this. I looked it up. It only happens with this mouse, right? Wrong. This fat man, this fat behemoth, started doing the same. And it only starts squeaking if I really do this for a long time. But you know why that bothers me? Because when I start reading manga, for example, I scroll a lot. Why would you not scroll? That's how that works. So I really hope this thing lasts me a while compared to this thing that... Oh! Okay, I think I did it once, but... okay. So this thing squeaks. Will you squeak for me? Kind of. Okay, you couldn't probably hear it, but okay. This thing is new. It fits onto the palm of my hand. I use palm grip all the time. The Corsair mouse has like a thingy here for my pinky. This one doesn't. And I really like that about this mouse. But this mouse is considerably fatter than the Basilisk. It's also considerably heavier than a Basilisk. So that's the thing. I'm going to have to get used to putting my pinky like this and not like this, like I have it on the ground with this thing. Look, I'm used to putting it like this. Like, it's such a fat mouse, it literally just forces me to have it here, because otherwise I'll have it here. Kind of weird. It's actually a pretty weird position for my pinky to be in. As you can see, this part really gets to my finger. You can even see it in my skin. And with this, well, I'm supposed to just grip on and have fun. So the squeaking part, right? I was wearing my beautiful Sennheiser HD600s and had the volume like at 60%, like here. Like this is the volume indicator, by the way, that little dot there. And then I can't really hear the squeaking, but when I turn it down, or because I get a headache, or then I have to turn down the volume to try to get myself more comfortable. And then when this thing squeaks, I get annoyed, and then I have a feeling that this little man makes my headache worse. So yeah, that's why I bought this. There's a big price difference between these. This thing is 2 times more expensive than the Basilisk. And yeah, that's reasonable. It has a rechargeable battery. It has more software functionality. It has more, it has more RGB. It's also fatter. This thing uses, well, no, they both actually use plastic, but I've used this thing for a long time, okay? So I've had some qualms with the quality of this thing. So you see this little strip, like at the end, I can feel it moving. It's really weird. Like I have a feeling I could pry this thing open with my finger accidentally. Sure, you can. You can do this. These are magnets. You might know that, you might not. Yeah, this is where the the 2.5 gig wireless adapter is, the slipstream adapter. It works perfectly well, just like this. I don't have any issues with it. I honestly don't know why. No, actually I do. But wired mouse, like I don't see myself ever going back to a wired mouse. Like ever after having experienced a wireless mouse, this was my first wireless mouse ever. I was like, I don't notice a difference between wired and wireless. So, besides, the only difference was I could move my mouse around anywhere I wanted to without having to worry about a fucking cable snagging here or pulling me or doing like going like this, and then I'll pull it back while gaming, and then you get stuck and you get that really annoying feeling of wanting to do something and then you get stopped suddenly. Yeah. Ooh, stickers. Thank you, Razer. Very cool. Corsair does not include stickers. I also lost the Corsair box. It's probably somewhere. I don't know. I forgot. So yeah. Wait, if I lost the Corsair... Oh my god. I just realized I'm going to have to sell this for like nothing. Anyways. This was my comparison of the Razer Basilisk X Hyperspeed and the Corsair Dark Core RGB Pro. And this thing has Razer Synapse, while the other one has IQ. Oh, it even has a battery indicator. It literally arrived today. So yeah, you can adjust the DPI, the polling rate. You can go to the mouse properties in Windows for some reason. You can set a service calibration for your mouse mat. We can do smart tracking. Don't know what that is, but I suggest just doing this because stuff like this is usually not really linear. And power mode, you can adjust when it goes to sleep to save power. Amazing. In IQ you could really do the same. With this thing you can do the funny service calibration. You can sync your RGB to Corsair RGB products, such as the fans, my fans. These are Corsair ML140 RGB Elites. They're nice, they move a lot of air. Now my hand is warm. Apparently my computer was working. Well, yeah, you can sync them up with your RGB. You can probably do the same with your Razer mouse. If this had RGB, this does not have RGB, which I like. Like, I don't like after having this thing, I realized, wow, having RGB on your mouse is pointless, especially if it's wireless. So that's why this thing does not have RGB, and I love it. Oh, look at that! You can see the ultraviolet laser sensor. Yeah. Well, that's it. I give this mouse, compared to this thing, a hopefully will last longer than this out of 10. And that will be it for this video. Amazing. Ooh, stickers.